make no great promises. I said that I would want to stop corruption. And I'm doing it almost every day. I've fired so many government officials, about 96 of them. But hindi ko na lang, I did not make it public because, and I read the dossier. Some of them, the sons and daughters were of doctors and lawyers, and I would not want to add to the embarrassment of just taken away from your office, ousted, and suffer yung publicity of corruption. But corruption is out. Kaya kayong mga Pilipino, kayong talagang Pilipino na gusto ninyong tumulong sa bayan, now is the time to do it. Really. Kasi ako, I've been reforming the, just last 10 months plus. I need time. I need time to remove corruption. Karamihan dyan sa gobyerno, the salaries are just the sort of stipend. It is just a side income. But corruption is the main source of income. So I have to lecture to everybody that, during this time, maybe for 5 years and a few months, you have to change your lifestyle. Maybe before you could have a take of 1,000 every day, and you can buy in your car, in your house, almost every day, every week. But this time, we'll just have to suffer because I'm not a great man. I do not have the credentials. I am not even an honor student. I have always been in the vicinity of 75, 78 since kindergarten. Hanggang dyan lang po ako. So wala akong pinagyayabang except that I was a prosecutor for 9 years, a trial fiscal. Then I became a vice mayor. Then rumbled on to become the mayor, and I became the mayor for the last 23 years sa Davao City. Hindi ako nakatikim ng talo. And maybe because I was really, it's not that I am the cleanest or a clean guy. I have so many faults, plenty. But corruption is not one of them. Guro, babae, pero when you are young, but I'm really old now, so it's almost passé to be talking about it. Well, ang akin lang is corruption must go. And we are good at collecting taxes now. Ayaw ko sana dito, bitawan. But look at the oligarchs of the Philippines. Kaya ako galit talaga. I do not mean to, wala naman mawala sa akin. I won the presidency by 15,006, which million was my majority over my last opponent. So wala na ako, I'm not angry at anybody. I just want to work. I do not need the adulation. Sabi nga ni ma'am, sabi niya, you were right, I declined yung bigyan nila ako ng honoris causa. I don't need it. It has always been my policy, both as personal and official, that I do not accept awards or honor. That has always been my policy. As for it, in terms of my work, I've always said that I am paid to do it. So what do you receive? Why should you give me so many awards? Bayad na ako. So wala nang, akin lang is yung tamang trabaho lang sana at maibigay talaga sa Pilipino yung pera nila. But I have a problem with this. Ayaw kong gustong ma-insulto. Pero yung Mylong, ang tawag nila dyan sa Makati, it was on the government. And it is now in the name of Sanbar. And they owe government something like 1.6 billion. That was a case that was filed several years ago. Until now, it's still in the Supreme Court. Back to the litigation. Because at that time, Giminares, the BIR, whom hindi ko talaga alam, ay kaibigan, ang laki ng respeto ko yun namin. I even helped her in the campaign sa tax collection sa Davao. Only to realize that talagang ang problem sa Pilipinas it is the political system. So I can force people to pay taxes. For the Chinese businessmen to be arrested and make the demands. Pero itong mga mayaman, not because they have been attacking me. Eh matagal na ako sa politika, that's nothing to me. That's why my daily bread yung mga gano'n. But how in the hell can they manage to, skirt and just ignore the law? From 1 billion plus, naging 800 million lang. And ang gumawa si Giminares. So there was a case, and the case is now, for the longest time, nasa Supreme Court. And I really do not know what's keeping the Supreme Court from deciding a simple case of back taxes. And the land, yung tawag na, the mile, yung may kanal dyan, kapatid, it's owned by the government. But it was paid for a song. And nobody has questioned it, nobody will. Eh sabi ko, hindi naman ako gumaganti, pero kaibigan man kita o hindi, mabayad ka talaga. Saan na mo ganun, bayad ka. Wala akong pakialam ng kaibigan tayo kundi. Let's just pay your taxes. Pay the right amount and we'll have no problem. Ganun ako. Alam ko sino may-ari niyan. Dunkin Donut, both the government and the legal. Is the inquirer, itong inquirer, when they editorialize you, moaning about corruption and morality, when as a matter of fact, sila may utang, hindi binabayaran hanggang ngayon, and continue to occupy a land which is government, and which was not even sold to them validly. And yet they collect the taxes for all of those business establishments. Na ano naman itong Pilipinas? Ako hindi ako galit. Wala sa akin yan. I can be friends with them and say that, well, I'll just ignore it.